As Arthur mentions later in the film, people have a natural inclination to want to go after the big fish at even the slightest provocation, because nobody wants to believe that they're entirely helpless under the heel of a bully who is much more powerful than they are. But let's not also lose sight of the fact that more often than not, criminals are bullies too. Regardless of the fact that it can never achieve perfect justice, whatever that means, the system is there to advocate for crime victims and the society that suffers from criminality in general. In other words, just like everything else in life that necessitates human involvement and all the infallibility that comes along with it, there's plenty of problems to consider on both sides of the issue. And like my recently deceased court-appointed AA sponsor always used to try and tell me for some reason, the first step towards fixing a problem is acknowledging that there's one that needs fixing in the first place. So in other words, the movie has the courtesy to shit on the criminal justice system from two very different perspectives. One highlighting the pitfalls of a system of justice which emphasizes toughness on crime and following the letter of the law, and the other being a system of justice that focuses its efforts on rehabilitation and compassion when it comes to its application of the law. The former position is most reflected in Jeff McCullough and Ralph Aggie's tragic story threads, two obviously innocent, individuals who are forced to rot in prison because of technical oversights, and the latter is represented by Jay's descent into madness when confronted with the knowledge that a man he had recently successfully defended on a murder beef decided to celebrate his newfound freedom by abducting two children and butchering them horribly. And I applaud the film for not taking the easy route by highlighting and attacking only the faulty elements of the legal system that would simply appeal to the lowest common denominator. What's more, the fact that the film appears to not want to placate its audience by offering ridiculous but romantic pie-in-the-sky solutions like, OMG, seriously, let's just get rid of the lawyers, let's just make stuff free so nobody has to steal or whatever, which could only appeal to naive, entitled children and liberal arts majors, but I repeat myself, who never have and never will know just how brutal and abysmal a community rife with criminality can be.
If some of the people here gave a good goddamn about the victimization of people in this community by crime, I take some of their invective more seriously.
That's great!
And that, in my opinion, is all the more to the film's credit.